Bye.
Okay guys, so for breakfast today I'm going to be having a breakfast burrito. I literally always have these burritos every single morning. I've never got tired of them. They taste delicious, they're filling. It's just a match made in heaven. I love myself a breakfast burrito. So I'm going to be having it. Now first things first, chop up the tomatoes into slices and then quarters. Don't cut them too small because they're going to wilt down in the pan anyway. At this point I'll also be cutting my onions and peppers. I just didn't show it on this clip because I always have them pre-cut in a little container. That's what you saw on the edge of the board. So if you're going to do this recipe, definitely cut your onions and peppers now so you can add it to the mix when you start cooking. Let's go on to the eggs. So you want to crack 2 eggs into a bowl, add your seasonings of choice. I usually always add salt and flavouring enhancer. I love flavouring enhancer so much. It's so delicious. It just enhances the flavour of anything you put it into. It just is a fantastic seasoning. You can get it at Asian superstores, so just in case you guys wanted to get it. And then you're just going to whisk that up and put it to the side alongside with the tomatoes. Next, you're going to go on to cooking your sausages. My sausage of choice today is the Linda McCartney vegetable sausages. I just add 2 of those to a pan, and then I'm just going to put them in the grill on a super low heat for about 5 minutes, just whilst I'm scrambling up my eggs and doing everything else. Just give them time to cook and just not burn. So next up, you just want to add about a tablespoon or 2 of oil, and oil of your choice, to the pan, and you're just going to make sure it covers the bottom of the pan. And then you're just going to throw in your tomatoes, your onions and your peppers and let them cook down. After that, you want to then throw in your eggs and scramble it all up together. And after that, you're pretty much done with the egg recipe, and that's literally the egg recipe. Next, I'm just going to assemble up my burrito. This is literally the fun part, the best part. We love this bit. We can eat it soon. So we're going to assemble. So first thing I love to do is just love to grab my tortilla out of the bag. Then I'm just going to put some hummus and some vegan cream cheese on top. Some days I put both, some days I put one. You can kind of choose whichever one you want to do. And then you're just going to add your eggs on it as well, on the wrap. And then you're just going to put it to one side. You're going to add some of the sausages once you've cut them up, obviously, and then you're just gonna add a squirt of ketchup. You're gonna wrap it in a burrito, cut it in half down the middle, and just plate it up. To plate it up, I also had some extra eggs, so I put some eggs on the side, and then I also put some of the extra sausage on the side as well, and just added a couple slices of some avocado. With the avocado, I just squirted a bit of lemon and sprinkled a bit of salt. And that's literally the plate. To drink, I had some ginger lemon tea. I literally love ginger lemon tea, and mum makes it all the time. I just feel like it's just so refreshing. It's so good for you, and especially at this time, it just helps to kind of keep your immune system up, and it's just really yummy as well. Today I actually had a cold, and it was really yummy, so I think definitely recommend hot on cold. But yeah, I love it. That's breakfast. Let's go eat. Alright, so for lunch, I'm going to be having a salad. Now, I haven't had the salad before. The only reason why I added it to the routine is because I usually never really have lunch, and that's because I usually have that breakfast burrito for breakfast, and it's just super filling. I just never have lunch, and it's super bad that I missed that meal. So I'm trying to find ways to incorporate something light in there, so that's why I went for this salad. So first things first is you want to get your Mediterranean vegetables. These are just the pre-done ones that come in a little tray. They cook in the oven for about 30 minutes, but before you want to put them in there, I just love to add some seasonings, just because at the end I noticed they weren't to my taste. They were a bit bland, so I just added some salt and some flavor enhancer, of course, because I tell you guys I love that stuff. But yeah, I just added that to it and just mixed it around, and it just tastes a bit better. So yeah, 30 minutes in the oven with that, and then you're going to go into cutting and washing your lettuce. So I just cut my lettuce. I kind of rolled it up and then just cut it into nice strips. I like it when it's a lot easier to eat. So yeah, that's what I did. And then I just had some spinach as well and some peppery leaf salad, like a peppery leaf salad mix. So I just put that in there as well. And that's literally the salad. we can go into making our dressing. Now, this is a makeshift dressing. I just literally just picked up all the stuff that I had in my fridge that I wanted to get rid of and made it into something that I could eat with my salad. So first things first is just some passata I made because we had some pasta a couple of days ago, and I just had it and I just was not eating it with anything. So I just thought, cool, we'll just put it on this. So just a bit of that, a bit of lemon juice, some olive oil, a squirt of mayo, and it just adds this like thick creamy sauce. It's just really nice and just something to just make it go down a bit better. So yeah, definitely really do like that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The vegetables are done, so we're going to grab them out of the oven and we're going to start to prepare. So let's go into preparing and, you know, making this salad nice. So first things first is you obviously want to grab your salad and put that at the bottom. Then I just added my Mediterranean vegetables on top. I actually ended up adding in some Linda McCartney sausages and some turkey rashers. We just had some and I wanted to give them a try, so I tried it with the salad and it was really, really yummy. So you can definitely add that. If you're vegan, obviously don't add that, just add the sausage. And then you're just going to add your dressing on top. And I can tell you guys for a fact, it was definitely delicious. It was an easy meal to make. I saved it for a couple of days and just had it whenever I felt like it. But yeah, definitely an easy meal to make and definitely yummy. So try that one. Let's talk snacks. So now for this snack, I just usually always have a bit of apple with some almond butter. I've recently fell in love with almond butter, looking for an alternative to peanut butter. I was just really afraid that I'd break out eating peanut butter, and I just stopped eating it because I did break out. And then I was so afraid that I'd break out with any nut butter, but I found almond butter and it doesn't make me break out. So new love, we appreciate you. So I just have a little dollop of that on the side. Cut the apple into slices and just dip it in and eat it, and that's literally the snack. It holds me over till dinner. It's a nice, you know, break between lunch and dinner, and I just feel, you know, full again, just ready to keep going. So yeah, definitely try it. So before we talk about anything, let's talk about these meatballs. So these meatballs are pre-made. So I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of how it is and how I made them. So all I did was just grab some mince, put them in a bowl, season up the mince however I like it to be seasoned. Then I just added some cut onions in there as well, just to add a bit of a different flavor. Made them into little balls, and then just chilled them in the fridge for however long until I got ready to make them. And then I made them for about I'm gonna say 30 minutes or less, maybe 20 minutes, I don't know, just until they get golden brown. You'll kind of know when they're cooked. If you push down and they kind of spring back up, they're good to go. And yeah, that's just the meatballs. But onto the veg. So the veg I'm gonna be using is obviously broccoli, and then some bell peppers and some onion and garlic. So you're just gonna cut up all your veg however you like to cut it up, and then just get ready to saute it in a pan with some oil. Quick tip on the broccoli, you want to steam the broccoli. So to do that, you're just gonna grab it, put it in a cling film, put some cling film over the bowl that you put it in, and then just poke a few holes in that, put it in the microwave, and you're good to go. It's literally that easy. It tastes delicious. It makes them soft in no time, and you can just start to saute them in the pan with the rest of the vegetables, and that is it. Then you're going to obviously make your rice as well, and literally that's the meal. You just put the rice, you put the veg. Honestly guys, it tastes so good. You want to obviously season the veg. I use salt and flavor enhancer, and then you're just gonna put it on, add the meatballs on top, and guys, so filling. Look at this final product. Are we here for it? Yes. Do you want to eat it? You probably do. If you're a vegan, you can obviously swap out that for maybe some sausage, or you can make some vegan meatballs using the vegan mince and just add the onion and season just the exact same way. It's the same thing, just vegan. So, you know, just make substitutes for what you want. Also, super important, definitely drink water with all of these meals. I do drink a lot of water anyway. I just like to have a bit of juice with the meal, just to have a different flavor. But yeah, definitely, you know, I've had some things. So this day, I think I just had it with water actually.